you are all doing well. Today I am here to show you how I made these super cute little salt dough ornaments. I made them of my cat's paw prints, but you can definitely do this with other pets, dogs, rabbits, basically anything that you can push onto salt dough. You could also make bigger circles and do like kids' handprints. So I made 4 different ornaments, 2 for each of my cats. It's a super easy recipe for the salt dough that you probably already have all the ingredients in your house. And then you can paint them however you like using acrylic paint and then cover it in Mod Podge and add a ribbon. So keep watching and I will show you how I make these super cute little salt dough ornaments. Okay, so I looked up quite a few different salt dough recipes and they're all pretty much the same. So I kind of just used the basic ones that I could find on all the different blog posts and different things that I read. So basically for the dough, I'm going to use half a cup of hot water, half a cup of salt, and 1 cup of flour. So very easy, and for all ingredients that you probably already have at your house, which is perfect. So I'm gonna get a bowl and mix those together. 1 cup of flour, half a cup of salt, and half a cup of hot water. I just used my Keurig to make some hot water, but you could probably just warm it up in the microwave. I also have some extra flour on hand because if it gets like too sticky, you just need to add a little bit of flour. And then I'm gonna start with a spoon, but I'd probably end up using my hands. And then I'm just gonna dump it out and kind of work with it with my hands. Okay, so I got my dough. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of flour and then put my dough down and roll it out till it's about 1/4 of an inch. I'm gonna use circle cookie cutters, but you could also just use the top of a cup. I think this size is gonna be good. This one's a little big, but I do wanna write on them. So I'm just going to cut my circles. Like this. Then I need to acquire my cat. Here's his paw. Ooh, that worked pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna do his other paw on this one. Hey, hold still. Ah, it's so cute. Okay, good job. Okay, so it just kind of looks like this. And then I'm gonna use a straw. This is just like a metal straw I have. Pepe. I'm just gonna use a straw and poke a hole in the top because that'll be what I put the ornament part in. Just poke a hole through. And then I will transfer these to a parchment lined baking sheet. I need to remember which ones are Pepe's and which ones are Bean's paw prints. So I'm gonna put Pepe's on the left. At least I have this in video form, so if I forget, I can look at it. Okay, now I need to try with my other cat, who's gonna be slightly trickier. Okay, second cat acquired. Let's try. Your paws are tinier. Hold still. Hold still. Okay, that worked. Let's try your other paw on this one. Good job. Okay, my oven is preheated to 225 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm going to pop those in the oven for 2 to 3 hours. I will set my timer for 2 hours and then check on them and see if they need to do a little more time. Okay, they were in the oven for 3 hours and they are hard. And I am just going to let them cool now. They're still pretty warm to the touch, so I'm gonna let them cool before I paint them or anything. Okay, so these are cooled off, so next I am going to paint them. So I have just kind of assorted acrylic paint. I'm not exactly sure what colors I wanna do yet, but I just have a bunch of acrylic paint and paintbrushes, and I'm just going to paint them and then let it dry before I do the next step. You can paint like just the middle, or you can paint just the outside, or you can paint both. I think I'm gonna start by, I don't know. I can't really decide what I want to do. Okay, it is a bit later and I have let them dry. They are completely dry. And I am now going to use a fine tip Sharpie to write on them. The next step is Mod Podge. So I got the matte finish Mod Podge. So I'm going to put that all over and then let that dry. So you're gonna wanna cover the front and the back with the Mod Podge. I did the fronts of all of them, let them dry, and then did the backs of all of them. And then the last step is to add some ribbon on the top so that it can hang on your tree. Cut some ribbon and stick it through the hole. Okay, so I'm gonna put it in like this and then go around and tie the knot at the back so that you don't see the knot when it's hanging. Obviously, I'm not gonna make it that long. So basically like this, and then I'm gonna cut off the excess piece of ribbon. So you can use like any type of ribbon for the hanger. You could also add like a bow or something fun. I just wanna keep it simple. Okay, so that is all that you have to do to make your salto ornaments. I found this shape worked perfect for my cat's paw prints. It is 3 inches by 3 inches. and it worked perfect that their paw print fit as well as there was some room to write. You can write their name or the year or whatever you want to write on it. If you have a dog that's around the same size as a cat, then it would also work perfect. If you have a bigger dog, obviously you'll want to use something bigger than 3 inches by 3 inches. Also, when you put the Mod Podge on, don't be afraid. It looks super white and it kind of feels like you are ruining your painting and writing with the Sharpie, but it dries completely clear. You just have to leave it and it will dry completely clear. So don't worry when you're putting it on and it's kind of scary because it's just really white. Okay, so that is all. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you make some cute ornaments of your pet's paw prints to put on your Christmas tree this year. For me, this was the perfect year to make these because I don't want to spend money on ornaments, but I want to add new ones to the tree, and I already had all these supplies at home to make these, so it was super cheap and I just need activities to do at home right now. So super cheap and super fun little activity, and now I have a paw print of my cats forever. Make sure to give this video a like and I will see you in the next Christmassy video. Bye.